Hey y'all, I know I'm looking rough. I am sorry. But I just want to do an update on my niece. First of all, I want to say thank you for everyone who is praying for her. It's much needed. And also, we were able to come up, excuse me, with the funds to get Mariana's, my niece, Mariana's mother, my sister Angela, from San Antonio to Fort Smith, which is in Arkansas. Um, so she will be leaving. Well, she's probably already left by now because it was going to be this evening. It was after somebody got off work. And if they drive straight, she should be there by tomorrow night, I believe. I'm not sure exactly the mileage. I know from here, San Antonio is a long way, maybe 8 hours. And I live in Northeast Texas. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I'm not sure exactly how far. But the latest update is, and we did talk to her nurse. I got the password and her room. She has a nurse. Each one in ICU has their own nurse, which most of y'all know if you've ever dealt with it. Anyway, and she did not. She was supposed to have suffered from a seizure. She spiked a high fever and had a seizure. The nurse told us it wasn't a seizure. It was the chills because of her fever and how sick she was. I did ask the nurse, is she terminal? And she says, she's not God. But right now, the best thing that she needs is to be not bothered. Apparently, there's a lot of people, some families, some not, in and out, and she doesn't need that. They had to kick a bunch of people out because she needs to rest. She is not, I'll add a picture at the end of this video, she is not on oxygen, well, off and on, but she is not, she's breathing on her own. She is not able to eat or anything, so they're giving her nourishment, I guess, through an IV right now. But she doesn't have a nose, they're not tube feeding her. So, and being pregnant, which she's 6 months, we thought she was 8, but she's 6 months. I would assume they would tube feed her, but I guess she's too sick for that. I don't know. I'm not an expert, and I'm going by secondhand information. My lips are so dry. I know I look bad. My sister-in-law is up here. Why is it blurry? My sister-in-law is up here for a visit, and then we find out this morning about all this stuff. So it's like, the kids, we let the kids swim. We went and had Chinese. We went shoe shopping. Well, okay, we went shopping for other things for Sarah. And we'll go back and get her some shoes. But, because Mama didn't have money. But it's really hard to enjoy ourselves, not knowing what's going on. But after we talked to the nurse, we felt so much better. She is really sick, severely sick. But she did tell us that a lot of times, which Lacey, my sister-in-law, who's visiting her dad last year, was in ICU. Oh my God. He was in ICU forever. He went in for something really simple to the ER, and they gave him medication, and dude almost died right there. It was crazy. He was in the hospital for a week and a half or so, and they nearly lost him. He was on a breathing tube and everything. And a lot of times they get worse, way worse, before they get better. So her numbers are bad, whatever that means. I don't really know, but her numbers are bad. But she said, I'm not God. But from my professional knowledge, a lot of times they get worse before they get better. And right now she just needs to rest. And it is good that she is breathing on her own. Because, there's so many infections you can get in your lungs and pneumonia, all that stuff from tubes. So, my daughter, who just had the baby that you guys have been praying for, Jessica, obviously is her cousin, and she went and saw her today, and she just broke down, and I said, you don't need to go there in her room anyway, and breaking down, because that's not what she needs to hear, if she can hear you or not. And she's in and out. They're giving her several different meds, and she doesn't really know what's going on. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. Her ex-husband, the father of her children, not this one, but their last two, is there with her, and he's just devastated. My sister-in-law knows him much better than I do, and she's been talking to him, and he's just completely devastated. But the month of July just absolutely sucks. It sucks. And I'm not going to do anything on my birthday. I don't care. With Andrew's date and David and the baby, my grandson, Kason being born so early and having issues. Oh, by the way, he is doing a lot better. I think he is 413 now. And I think they took the feeding tube out. I believe that's what she said. My mind is like mashed potatoes right now. We just got home. I went in but anyway, back to Mariana. She's a tiny bit better. They had to give her medication because her blood pressure got really low, but they're also giving her pain medications. But being pregnant, they got to be real careful with that. Just continue prayers. I mean, I'm always over here asking for prayers, it seems like. But you know what? People need them. People need them. Not just, I don't know. I'm just so tired. It's so hard to try to be normal with the kids. Like I said, swimming and goofing off and having fun. And in the back of your mind, or every chance you get, you're texting to say, is there any update? Do you know anything? But her mother, which is super important, if good or bad comes from this, her mama and they've kind of strayed, just like me and Jessica, but with the baby being born early, I'm her mom, and she contacted me and let me know what's going on. And we've been talking, even if it's just about the baby. If you have issues within your own family, I've got family members who are toxic, and I have no relationship whatsoever. And that's sad. But you have to do that to protect yourself or your children or whatever the situation is. But when it comes right down to it, family's still family. I'm not going to deny any of my family, even the ones that are extremely toxic for me in situations like this. So, and Angie and Mariana have not had a real tight relationship in the last couple years, or so. And, but she's still mama, and she's freaking out, thinking she's not going to see her daughter again alive, and, but hopefully she's headed that way by now. I'm not sure what time it is, almost midnight here. And I'm sorry to babble and make this really long, but I just wanted to come on here really and give y'all an update and ask you to please continue your prayers for Case and, of course, my grandson. Hopefully he'll be going home soon. He's still in the NICU. He's not on the regular unit, but he could be released directly from the NICU, from what I understand. But and continue prayers for Mariana and the sanity of her mother and everyone else who is up there. My mother is up there, which would be Mariana's grandmother. She has family around her. She's got a lot of friends who need to kind of back off right now and let family do what family does. Even if we all are fighting and crazy. And, I can't go up there. I don't have the funds. Sarah's got some important appointments we can't miss. So I'm hoping and praying that nothing really bad happens. If, heaven forbid, something bad, super bad did happen, I'd be there in a heartbeat. Same with Kaysen, appointments or not, I'd be there. If I had to beg my way for gas money the whole way, I would do it, But anyway, just continue praying. You guys are awesome. You have no idea what you mean to me. Some of you guys are close, almost as close as blood. And I know prayers are answered. I know miracles happen. I've had them happen to me. I've seen it happen in other people, and prayers are easy to do. And even if you don't pray, just, you don't have to get on your knees and do it formally. Just talk to him like he's your father, because that's who he is. But anyway, I'm going to go. I'm exhausted. The electricity here has been flashing off and on. When we got home a little while ago, my microwave lights were, flashing, which it's about to die anyway. So I was thinking, is it microwave or is it electricity? I don't think it was off for very long because I had a cup of ice that I left this morning when we left, and it was still cold. And then Sarah was in the bathroom, and I had just laid down, and the lights went out, and she screams, and she's scared to death because we had a tornado almost 2 years ago, pretty much next door, and so it scares her to death. She's got PTSD from that and other things. But anyway, thank you so much for your prayers. Please please continue praying. Pray for people in your life who need it. Just pray. If you don't, burn sage. If you don't, send positive vibes. Whatever you do, it's not going to hurt. It doesn't matter what God you believe in. It couldn't hurt, right? Anyway, you guys take care. God bless. Bye-bye.